Stadium, we were there.
And then also take a look at the work behind the Bears championship gear. Wow, lots going on.
This is KWTX News 10.
Good morning. Sick of Bears, right?
Bears, check them out.
Oh, what an exciting night for the Bears.
That's coming back to Waco. That's pretty cool.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is. Good morning. Thank you so much for waking up with us, Keisha Lopez, Pete Sousa. I think a lot of folks in the Baylor Bear community are just riding on a high this morning.
Oh, absolutely, and for good reason. I think this natural high will last for a couple days.
All right. Got to transition now.
Gotta go to
We'll
weather.
come back to the Bears in just a minute, but we're going to go over to Sean Bellafiore, who's going to talk to us about the weather we're going to face when we walk outside. Sean, it's like 60-something in the morning right now.
Yeah, that it is. I got the yellow on because I can't have the green because of the green behind me, but, you know, we also have some green behind me because of the temperature map. Yeah, those temperatures are warm this morning. We are currently in the mid-60s. It definitely feels a lot like spring out there, and it's, of course, a little bit humid. Temperatures compared to 24 hours ago, anywhere from 7 degrees warmer in Temple to 15 degrees warmer than 24 hours ago in the city of Lampasas, all thanks to humidity and moisture moving in. Today's going to be a mostly cloudy day, not a lot of sunshine until late in the afternoon, 79 to 84 degrees for your range of temperatures. South winds are also going to be pretty breezy today as well, 15 gusting to 35 miles per hour. You can definitely see those wind barbs moving on the map coming out of the south. Now, we could see some isolated morning rain, very isolated. Nothing showing up on satellite radar outside of the clouds right now, but over the next couple of hours, a few sprinkles could form near and east of I-35. If we do see any light rain this morning, it should be few and far between and out of here by the time we reach lunchtime.
All right, well, the Baylor Bears are national champions for the first time in school history. They defeated Gonzaga last night, a team that was previously undefeated. News's Darby Brown was at the game last night. She joins us from Indy. Darby, so tell me, it was definitely a wild night, to say the least.
Yeah, for sure. And for the green and gold, it was an incredible night. You know, they just dominated last night. You kept thinking that Gonzaga was going to go on a run, but they just never did. And the Bears stayed in control the entire time. Maceo Teague, Davion Mitchell, Jared Butler, the three guards that have been so great all season, absolutely shined last night. And so did Adam Flagler off the bench. Now, Gonzaga shot 51%, but turned the ball over 14 times. And Baylor was much more aggressive on the board. So the title is going back to Waco. I asked Jared Butler if there was ever a moment over the last couple years where he didn't believe that this would happen. And he said no, despite all of the challenges.
You know, we all knew the goal. Like, everybody knew the mission. And I think everybody sacrificed for it. And I think that's why we're here today. And just so glad everybody came back. You know, we got the band back together and we won it. So that was cool. Got to make a movie out of it.
I think the story of a Baylor basketball could be a movie as well. You consider where this program was when Coach Drew arrived and where it is now, just 18 years later. It's got to be one of the best turnarounds ever in college basketball history. And I got to say, I do not think that they're going to trend downwards. I think they're going to keep trending upwards. This program is just going in the right direction. In Indy, Darby Brown, KWTX News 10.
All right, Sick'em Bears. Baylor fans watched the game at McLane Stadium, and when the Bears defeated the Gonzaga Bulldogs, the crowd went absolutely wild. We spoke to fans after the game. This is what they had to say.
Yeah, the energy was unreal. After a COVID year, having this many people here supporting, it was such a joy to just feed off the energy of each other. Everyone's in great spirits, and we were screaming the whole time, even though we weren't there in person.
Oh, best feeling in the world. It means so much. After all last year, we didn't get the tournament. To have it this year, so good.
Yeah, and to watch it in live action here at McLane Stadium, what was that experience like?
Electric.
Unreal. Never experienced anything like this. It was
Great senior year.
fantastic.
So
fantastic
fun.
way.
Perfect way to cap off senior year.
All right, and after the Bears' big win, stores opened around Waco for people to grab national championship gear. News 10's Hannah Hall is live at the Ferrell Center. So, Hannah, you checked on some stores yesterday. What do they do to get ready for the big night?
Well, Keisha, I spoke with Academy Sports and W Promo in downtown Waco, and both stores told me that a lot of work went into getting ready to have that championship gear ready for people to come in and buy right after the game was over. Now, at Academy, the store had boxes of championship gear stacked in the back, just waiting for the Bears to win. The store opened their doors after the game and sold gear until there wasn't a line left. Dick's Sporting Goods was also open last night to sell championship shirts. And in downtown Waco, W Promo had thousands of blank shirts in boxes ready to start printing as soon as Baylor won.
We're excited, and, I've been doing this for 22 years. They don't come around very often, and what a great opportunity tonight.
Now, of course, those stores will be open again later today for you to get some championship gear if you have not had your chance yet. Reporting live in Waco, Hannah Hall, KWTX News 10.
Well, this week, switching gears now, the community and family of fallen DPS trooper Chad Walker will say their final goodbyes. A public visitation is set for today at the Groesbeck Funeral Home from noon until 8 p.m. Walker's funeral is tomorrow at the Groesbeck High School football stadium at 10 a.m. He'll be buried at the LaSalle Cemetery. We will cover the service on air and also on our digital platforms. The time right now is 4:35. When we come back, we'll talk about some baseball, specifically the Texas Rangers.
Well, if you're playing baseball today, you kind of want to make sure that home plate is, you're hitting into the wind. South winds today sustained anywhere from 15 to 25 miles per hour, gusts to 35. We do have a wind advisory in place today from noon up until midnight. And today's breezy winds is all ahead of tomorrow's cold front. It will bring us a low chance of rain, but unfortunately, temperatures are going to climb after the front moves through. We'll talk about the heat and the rain chances coming up after the national anthem.